on this faggot right here, man. They can't get past him. Man, let me go around here and just tell somebody to step on this thing. They'll be like,
gonna do it.
Oh,
right.
Who got pressed down on, man? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they not gonna do it.
They ain't gonna step on that, man. This faggot would jump off this picture and hurt them, man.
Now, if you step on this, it's gonna be a problem. You want none of this.
Yeah.
But that ain't him.
For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. So this faggot right here, he ain't gonna be the one that come back.
Nope.
And he ain't the one that was in the beginning, and he ain't gonna be the one that's forever.
So what do you think? So as far as...
It ain't what I think. I'm reading the book. Let me keep on going, because it's gonna tell you who this guy is. And then you could go look up who this guy is, and you're gonna see that this book, you're gonna see that this book that was written over 2,000 years ago said that it was gonna happen. And you're gonna be like, oh damn.
This faggot is on video games and everything.
Okay, you're crazy. For by the vainglory of men they enter into the world, and therefore shall they come shortly to an end. So this guy was made for vanity, man.
That's
to deceive, man.
Deceive. See, a lot of people don't realize everything around this world that's, you know, what's going on, the whole manipulation is to deceive us.
Yeah, right.
Because if we get back together,
it's a problem,
you know, we gonna get on us, man.
Let me read that again.
It's all about us, man.
For by the vainglory of men they enter into the world. So this is just plus the glory of men. And therefore shall they come shortly to an end. When they gonna come to an end? When those missiles drop.
Yep. 200 million.
That's right. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he hath made an image of his child.
That's Rodrigo Borgia.
Exactly. He was the what? Pope.
And they called them God Alexander the Sixth of Rome.
Right?
Yeah, Sixth of Rome.
Yeah. Alexander Pope Sixth of Rome, man. That was his father.
Yeah.
And he put his son up.
And they call him like he's supposed to be God. Back then they was calling him like God, so naturally he's gonna make his son be the son of the Most High.
Right. I'm gonna read it again.
And it's out here, the research out here.
I'm gonna read it again. For a father, which it should say, so it should say, for Alexander the Pope the Sixth, afflicted with untimely mourning,
right,
when he hath made an image of his child, Caesar Borgia,
yep,
soon taken away, now honored him as a god. Damn, dog. Motherfucking faggots, man.
Right.
Which was then a dead man. So it's telling you this faggot right here was a man that died, man.
And his ass back today in David Rockefeller. That's what the elders be saying. But that, I don't mean to throw it off. That's a little deep.
Which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices. So back then, when the Pope was in control over them, man, they was killing people by the sword, taking this image to your people, our people, everybody on the side, man, even to their people.
And if you want to worship that, your ass off with his head, man.
Burn you at the stake.
Yep. That's how they destroyed our people. And you got more?
Yeah, there's more. Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law. That's that picture, man.
Abomination, man.
Engraven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings. And that's what his dad did, man. Like I said, took the image everywhere. If you didn't worship it, you're gonna get your hand chopped off,
man.
That's
why. Remember, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, so they had the power.
Right. That's why I said he was worshipped by the commandments of kings, not by the commandment of the Most High, but of kings,
governors,
whom men could not honor in presence, because they dwelt far off, and that's what they did. The so-called Romans, man, that wasn't in Rome, since they couldn't worship him in Rome, they took the image of his face and took it off to their land, so they could worship him there.
Don't step up, bro.
For me?
What, your hands cold?
My hands is ice cold.
Well, hold on.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Alright. Whom men could not honor in presence, because they dwelt far off. They took the counterfeit of his visage from far, which is his face, his face, and made an express image of a king, and made an express image of a king whom they honored to the end that by this they forwardness they might flatter him that was absent as if he were present. So that's why they took this man, so they could praise him, man, as if he was still living. You know what I'm saying? In their other countries. Verse 18. Also, the singular diligence of the artificer did help to set forward the ignorant to more superstition. And that's what they did, man. They started telling you, oh, if you don't worship this God, he might come down, kill you in your sleep, some shit like that, just making up all kind of superstition, man.
Negro for a white man, or you gonna go to hell.
Yeah, or you gonna go to hell, yeah.
They really got the Northern Kingdom real bad.
They
Yeah,
gone
man, they
on them
gone,
idols,
man.
man.
Yeah.
They
Like,
gone. You can't tell a Puerto Rican that this,
right.
they'll kill your ass.
Or Mexican.
Right,
You
right.
guys,
bro.
guys do what you do.
Hold on, one more script. For he, peradventure, willing to please one authority, force all his skills to make the resemblance of the best fashion. And so the multitude, O Lord, by the grace of the work, took him now for a God, which a little before was but honored as a man. Yep, that guy
Put him up on a pedestal.
but it's crap. He's a man, not a God.
I take it.